Hi crafty friend, it's Justine Dvorak from Stationery by Justine, where when I craft, my world stands still. Today's video is going to be a collaboration with Reagan, and so you're going to have to check out her video when we're done here for more inspiration. She and I will be doing the Craft Roulette challenge for this week. What is Craft Roulette, you might be wondering? Craft Roulette is the ultimate original card making, paper crafting. Am I losing my touch? Oh no! I have to look at my notes. I thought I had it. Oh, I thought I had it down. I've had it down for months. Okay, it is the ultimate original paper crafting card making game show challenge. And it is on every Friday night on the Craft Roulette YouTube channel. And Mary Gunn Fun, who is the host, spins a wheel every single week. And there's parameters for different kinds of cards, different folds. There's a guest every week, and then we all make a project with it, and it's super fun. It's free. You can totally do it if you want, and Reagan and I are taking on the challenge. So we are following the parameters. So Donna Mack was on last weekend with Mary, and they spun the wheel, and they got bookbinding card, which I'm going to make with you on camera. So if you don't know what a bookbinding card is, no problem. And then colors are going to be roadside market. So I thought honey, and I thought that would be kind of cute, like flowers on a roadside market. And then of course, black and white, because I love black, team black all the way. And so I'll have a dark sentiment that says, hooray. Then element, it needed to have plants on it, or plant or plants. So that's going to be on my pattern paper. And then random was grid. And you might have looked at my notes at the beginning. I first thought I was going to do the grid parameter with a better press grid that I have, or with some patterned paper. And I totally just threw that idea out the window. I went with a die from Pink and Main that I used on another Craft Roulette card. So I keep reaching for it. So I must like it. Now, elephant in the room is how cute these little stamped images are that I'm coloring. Okay, I'm going to tell you the 4 main things I'm using from Pink and Main. This is all Pink and Main stuff this week, so it's kind of fun. This is Oh Cappy Day. It is a stamp set that came out relatively recently from Pink and Main, and it has capybaras, which is so fun. I have a friend who is needing a little cheerful card who absolutely loves capybaras, so I think she'll love this card. She also has a classroom that is themed of bees and honey, so I really think she'll like this card. This stamp set has these really adorable fat bees, which is so fabulous. So I stamped out 5 of them. I'm going to use 3 on my card. And then the sweet little capybara with her little flower crown is right there too. So you'll just get to see me coloring. I'm using my Olo markers for this. I do have an affiliate link with Olo and Pink and Main, so if you want to shop any of the supplies I'm using, you can totally do that down below in the comments. Also, if you want to try the Craft Roulette challenge, you can use code TKM when you submit your card, and that just lets Craft Roulette know that I sent you over there, and you're not going to regret it, I tell you. Okay, now the die set that I'm using for my grid is the Card Cut Essentials die number 1, and it has a square frame that looks like a window. And the whole die itself, there's one big die, and it cuts out all these little pieces. And Pink and Main does something kind of cool with their essential die cuts. They have different card sketches you can download. I think you pay like a couple bucks and you can download them. And you can do all sorts of different sketches with one die set, and I think that is pretty neat. Now, for my sentiment, I have Oh Cappy Day from the stamp set, and for my die cut sentiment, you know I love a die cut sentiment, I'm using the set that is called Birthday Sentiment Dies, and I'm using the set that says hooray, because this friend says hooray like 100 times a day, and she is so sweet. And I thought that it would be a happy little card to send to her. So that is the perfect die for this card. Now, to bring in the honey of it all, I'm using a little hexagon honeycomb die that's from the Hexagon Flip card, which there's so many cool pieces to that die set, but I'm only just using that little teeny piece. So it's kind of fun to mix and match, I think. But I really enjoyed looking at my Pink and Main stuff and kind of challenging myself to make a card for a friend who I know is going to love the card, but also do the Craft Roulette challenge with Regan. So I hope you enjoy today's card. If you have any questions, please make sure to ask. We're nowhere near done with it, so just bear with me. Now, bookbinding. I just kind of showed you on camera, but I'm going to talk you through what I did and what I will be doing here. So I have a top folding A2 card base, and I scored it in half, and then I scored just the top part 1 inch from the center line. So if you're doing a bookbinding card, you can have it be binding at the top. You could have it on the side. That's totally fine. I think Regan is going to do hers on the side. You can make it 5x7. You could do slimline. It does not have to be any one size. But to dress it up a little, I thought let's use some lace because it's kind of cute and girly. So to make the bookbinding card, you don't need lace. You don't need to bind anything. You just glue that little section down, which I will show in just a bit. Now for this, if I had to redo this, I would definitely score everything all at once, but I didn't think that far ahead, so I'm not going to do that. So there you have it. Look how gorgeous this pattern paper is. I love Pink and Main pattern paper. And this one I think is called Floral and Butterfly or Bloom, and it's one of their new ones. I will, again, have everything linked down below so you can check it out if you want. But there's some really great colors in this cardstock or card pack that I think is perfect for the end of summer style cards, kind of bringing us into fall with some of those oranges and red orange. And anyone out there who is team orange is going to love it. Now I'm going to slide this front panel right under my ribbon there. It's not glued down, so I could just move it. But again, I think I would do this part first before doing the ribbon next time. But you know, you live and you learn. And life is way too boring to not make mistakes. So here we are. Okay, so that is there. Like I said, it can open on the side or the top. I love top folding cards, so I'm going to definitely do it on the top. Then you just glue that little section down like so. I'm going to use a magnet to hold it in place. And then just the little side panel opens up. It's pretty simple. It sounds really complicated when you hear bookbinding. When I first heard it, I thought, what? I don't want to have to pull out a hole punch and a needle and thread and bind something or glue. No, no, no. You don't have to do any of that. Just score it on near the edge. I just did 1 inch. You could do a 1/2 inch. You could do 1/8 of an inch. You could do 3 inches. It does not matter where you put it. It just has to kind of be sealed up on the side. Now I ended up having several of these little die cut out already in my stash, and I thought, why not layer them up and have it be like a chunkier frame just for dimension, right? So I have yellow, white, and blue. And if you see it on the side, it's not even a big deal. Then the inside panels, I'm just going to pop right in there with a little bit of liquid glue. You could even stamp on these little panels and have your little critters make a scene. I think that would be super fun as well. But I'm going to go ahead with this layout. Now, the little hexagon here, I die cut out several different yellow and gold scraps of paper that I had off to the side. So I have some glitter cardstock. I have this yellow cardstock, which is called Beeswax from Spellbinders. Love it. Love it, love it. It's so pretty. And then I also have this strange gold mirror. It's very, very brassy. So I almost would call it like brassy gold mirror cardstock. I don't know where it came from. I had just a little scrap to die cut out one of these pieces, and it did not like my glue at all. So shout out to the magnet for holding it all together for me. By the way, I do have a code. If you use code Justine D at Glassboard Studio, you will get 15% off your order over and over and over again year round. You just have to enter in JUSTINED at checkout, and sometimes it's even 20%. So depending on when you get it, you could have 15 or 20% off. I left in how I tie bows here because I think that some people get really worked up about bows, but I do 2 bunny ears. I cross them over, make an X like a so. And then the top piece, I fold under, put it through the hole, and pull tight. And then I adjust it. And you're going to notice I do bows upside down. Why? Because the bow turns out cute upside down. I don't know why it does it. It just has to do with the layers of the ribbon. If I did that same technique with my card, not upside down, the bow would look totally goofy and weird. So if you have troubles with bows, try flipping your card upside down or your bow upside down. Do 2 bunny ears, cross them over. The top part goes in the hole, pull it tight, adjust. Simple. Simple, simple. You don't have to go crazy. Or you can just buy bows and glue it on. That's also an option. Okay. Hooray, Oak Happy Day. This little Oak Happy Day, it needed a little extra support underneath because I have that thick frame on the left for the O and then that little B area. So you're going to see me add teeny tiny little supports underneath because it was kind of sagging down and nobody wants a saggy card. No. Now I'm going to add these little pieces into the little honeycomb area. For the really shiny cardstock, you'll see my finger kind of pounce over the glue just to spread it out a little. If I were to leave a big chunky glue dot there, the mirror cardstock would have a big bubble underneath it. And again, we don't need that. So just spreading it out made that go away. You can also use some adhesive tape and that would solve the problem as well. Now I used a new ink for alcohol marker coloring with my Olos, and I don't know if I love that ink yet, so the jury's still out on it. On the lid it says that you can color with alcohol markers, but I found it blurring and getting kind of muddled, so I didn't love that. So I went ahead in with my black gel pen just to reinforce some of those lines so they were nice and crisp. Now, because I love embellishments so much, of course we're going to add embellishments to this card. I have some black hearts here from Trinity Stamps. And because I love you all, I'm going to be splattering on camera, which I don't do very often, but I find myself splattering on camera a lot more these days. So take that with what you will. Now, I love splatters so much. I'm going to use several different splatters that I have on my desk. They have permanent residency all the time. I have the sparkle one. These 3 happen to all be from Spellbinders, so just saying. Sparkle is like Winkostella basically, but they come in these little nail polish looking bottles and I just tap, tap, tap. I'm also using Raven, which is a black and it is a very solid black, so I really like that. And then Coral Crush. There's something about it that's almost sparkly, so it's really pretty. And like usual, I always think about splatter at the end, so there you have it. I hope you love this card as much as I do, and I really hope that you go ahead and check out Craft Roulette on Friday. It is so much fun, and I really encourage you to check out the supply list down below. I have everything linked and listed, and then also be sure to pop over to Reagan's channel. I will have it right there. You can click it as an end card. And I will also have her video linked in the description if that's easier for you. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day and happy crafting. Bye, crafty friend.